Hey, this is Matt. Once again, welcome back to the videos of the paid request. It's time for Ash. Thank you so much for that. And for those interested in requesting any type of videos, feel free to send it either directly to my PayPal or join my Patreon. Both links are down below in the info box. And this is for Hide and Seek, not the Robert De Niro movie. This is a different one from 2000, also known as, I think, Cord. But where I saw it was called Hide and Seek. And it stars Daryl Hannah from Blade Runner, among many other movies. You got Bruce Greenwood, who's in some of the newer Star Trek films, among other films. Vincent Gallo, who's in films like Buffalo 66. And Jennifer Tilly, from films like Bride of Chucky, Seed of Chucky, etc. So the premise is Daryl Hannah, almost immediately, she's in her bedroom and she gets kidnapped by Vincent Gallo and Jennifer Tilly, who's a couple. Bring her to the middle of nowhere, they fake her death, and Daryl is pregnant, and they have her hostage because they want to have her there until the baby is born, so it'll be quite a few months, because Jennifer Tilly wants the baby, because Jennifer Tilly can't have babies. Vincent Gallo, he wears glasses, he has a very meek, kind of soft-spoken, meek performance. Bruce Greenwood is Daryl Hannah's husband. He's pretty much not knowing, he doesn't know what's going on until like the third act. Even then, he really offers nothing. He does nothing. So he's kind of a useless character, a pointless character. Daryl Hannah, I do like as an actress. I mean, she doesn't have a whole lot to do other than look glum, which makes sense for her predicament. Because for the most part, she's just tied up and, again, looking glum and depressed. But, I mean, that's called for the script, so I can't blame her for it. I don't think the script just gave her much to do. But my God, Jennifer Tilly, how you like or hate this film is going to defend how you feel. It's going to defend. It's going to depend on your feelings of Jennifer Tilly. I do not like Jennifer Tilly. I think she is annoying. I think she's irritating. I think her voice can be very annoying. And she goes full tilt insanity. Some people will enjoy her insanity. Some people will like this film just to see how batshit insane Jennifer Tilly gets with her performance. I can understand that to an extent, but I do not like it because she annoys the ever-loving piss out of me. In fact, she's more annoying than piss in the wind. Because she goes even more in her kid-like, childlike, shrill voice. Veal. I'm giving you veal. You know what veal is made of? Made of baby cows. They didn't even have a chance to walk yet. Or whines like a kid when she doesn't get her way. It's like Jennifer Tilly wants to be Kathy Bates in Misery. There's a reason why Kathy Bates won an Oscar and Jennifer Tilly wins My Balls in Her Mouth. Because that way she could shut up. She gives Daryl Hannah a milkshake and she's like, "Treat it, be sensitive. Come on, drink it. Drink the fucking milkshake." Now there are points that that made me laugh. I don't think it was meant to make me laugh, but I did laugh at that. And she's just so fully insane. Like when she's with Vincent Gallo, she thinks she's feeling the pregnancy as well. I can feel my skin stretching over my tummy. And she does a lot of baby talk. Like she talks like an overgrown baby. Just her cadence and loud. "Hey honey, I found a large Easter egg outside the front door. Hey honey, I said I found a large Easter egg outside the front door." I'm not going to yell because I don't want to blow up my voice. She's very loud, she's very shrill. If you like Jennifer Titties, if you like the way she acts, this is going to be a field day for you, and this will be meant for you. You gotta see this out. If you're a big Jennifer Tilly fan, see this out soon. There are films she's manageable in. Here, it's just so full, insane, over the top, and it just, again, I don't like her voice. It's her childish, baby-like, shrill voice of tantrums. And then Gallo, he does forceful things, but he's always this kind of very quiet, sensitive voice. And they show flashbacks to, I guess, Daryl Hannah, Bruce Greenwood needed in vitro for the pregnancy, and Vincent Gallo worked at the clinic. They turn. You see the way Gallo looks, where his hair is all messed up like this. He's got the goggles on. He's not shaved. I'm sitting there going, I wouldn't trust that guy to hold my dick taking a piss, let alone to put a baby in ya. He looks like a guy that would be at the tattoo shop and do the wrong tattoo because he was high. And he thought you picked this when you picked this. And you just gave him the wrong tattoo. That's the kind of guy he looks like. So why no one, noticed, a lot of people unaware and do really stupid things. So a good chunk of it is that part, the build up, trying to be like Misery, where someone is contained and the other person doesn't. First they don't know that she's alive, then they find out maybe she's alive, and really it's when he gets a phone call from her is when he realizes he has a little, this don't seem right, but doesn't really fully investigate into it. Kind of a useless husband. And then there's parts that I don't know if it was meant to be funny. Like they try to, Daryl Hannah, to get her to exercise. I guess to make the baby healthy, whatever. So they're making her outside do these kind of exercises. And Vincent is following in a tractor. So he's in a tractor behind her while she's doing like these exercises in front. It's just, I don't know, just the image of her with this big tractor slowly honing in on her. Just, I can't, it just made me laugh. I don't know why. It just made me laugh. Like, why did you need to follow her with a tractor? Like, at one point she tries to escape, but she gets found, gets brought back. At one point she doesn't want to eat. They force feed her a bit. Then she'll be more willing to eat later. One thing leads to another. Spoilers. Jennifer Tilly's out of the house. Gallo seems like he's going to assault Daryl Hannah, but also he's going to check the baby to see if it's healthy. When Jennifer Tilly goes back, notices the needle, notices something's up, and Vincent Gallo admits they're not your eggs. Because previously they had said that they had put Jennifer Tilly's eggs into Daryl Hannah's body, but you find out now Vincent Gallo didn't do that. Probably because I think it was mentioned before that when Jennifer Tilly had given birth, it was like the baby was not was fucked up. And then something had happened and now she can't have kids anymore. So that's why. And then Jennifer Tilly gets mad about that. She wanted to be her age, her baby, so she beats Vincent Gallo to death. Now, while she's doing this, Daryl Hannah gets the keys, unlocks, ready to escape. She's got the door there. There's only a couple keys. How quickly, try that key, try that key. It takes her forever to do this. I get that she's not in tip-top shape, but how slow she's doing it. And then lo and behold, Jennifer Tilly gets there. It was these keys. It's not even like, oh, the keys were with her, so it would not have mattered. No, the keys were on the thing. It was just Daryl was so damn slow. Or try another door, try a window, try anything. But no. So then Jennifer Tilly is taking care of her by herself. At one point gets a doctor, and this doctor is a unsuspicious doctor ever. Like, who is this person? How is it related to you? And he's like, can I see some ID for her? No. Uh, she's not awake. Can I wake her up? Well, let me check her stomach. Well, actually, don't do that. Well, can I do? Oh, actually, don't do that. Like, all these things that Ray would have. Anybody with a brain, with brain cells circulating within this proboscis, would notice something was up. But this doctor doesn't notice anything. I guess if there's a nuclear explosion, he would think it was the wind. And oh man, what's that? Did a fly hit me? So one night, Daryl Hannah just notices something is loose, goes up through the cupboard, escapes. That should be the end of the movie. Because she escapes down the road, gets to a store, right then and there, just hide and walk. Like, you know, when she finds you, she's going to be in a truck. By this point, after so many months and being outside, you should know what the truck looks like. So hide. When the truck goes by, you should notice what the make and color of the truck is. Again, you actually had to exercise outside. You should know what the vehicle looks like by now. Studied it. Just hide. And when she goes by, like she sees a phone booth, just hide and wait for someone to find you. Or find a house, knock on the house, and call a cop from there. Anywhere. No. There's a phone booth in the open air right by the main road. So lo and behold, she calls. Bruce Greenwood tells her a few things. But if Jennifer Tilly sees her, she's just on the phone booth and this open wide road where anybody can see her. Stupid. So she gets caught at the end. Well, actually, no. She gets almost caught. She escapes. She's able to get... She does, to be fair, she doesn't get caught. Sorry, I'm going ahead of myself. She gets a chain because I guess Jennifer Tilly tries to get her, but then she commandeers like a tractor. I don't know how she got the keys to that tractor. But whatever. She's now driving the tractor, chasing Daryl Hannah. Daryl Hannah grabs a chain, hits the window, glass hits Jennifer Tilly in the face. She's able to escape. She does get to a hospital. Now, somehow Jennifer Tilly knows which hospital she's in. I mean, I would assume maybe it's a small place. But how did she know she went to the hospital in the first place? Maybe she hitchhiked. Maybe she hitchhiked and take me home. Country road. Take me to this destination. Take me back to where to the city. Take me to the police station. How does Jennifer Tilly know Daryl Hannah's at the hospital? Not only that, but she knows where in the hospital. Because the next thing you know is Bruce Greenwood gets there, sees the phone booth, goes to a house, willy-nilly, doesn't think, this phone booth is smashed up. Let me go by myself to this house and knock on the door. And lo and behold, he gets knocked out and caught. Then again, Jennifer Tilly somehow knows where Daryl Hannah's at, kills the doctor, grabs her, somehow takes a pregnant woman out of the hospital without anyone noticing, going, who are you? And then takes her all the way back home, ties her up, shows her that her husband's beaten up, ready to have the baby. Daryl Hannah's able to get loose, get this thing, put down the gun, I'm going to kill myself and kill his baby. Jennifer Tilly, no, don't do that. She's putting down the gun, gets the chain, flips Daryl Hannah. They struggle. Daryl Hannah pushes her, grabs the chain, does a Princess Leia on Jabba the Hutt here. That's what it made me think of. Like Leia when she's choking Jabba the Hutt. Same thing. She's choking Jennifer Tilly. Then thinks she's dead. Let's go. She's not dead. I guess she's bad with a gun because she misses the shot, and you just hear, you don't see, but you hear Daryl Hannah beating Jennifer Tilly to death. Then the cops are there, Daryl Hannah, and a very beaten up Bruce Greenwood get into the ambulance. Movie's over. The baby's been born. Got the baby there. Now, granted, she had the baby herself, I guess. Does that mean when the cops came, they found a baby? Did she cut the placenta herself? I just realized that, yeah, she must have had the baby by herself. Which, what, did she reach down and pull it out herself? Isn't that why you can't really have babies by yourself? Even if you had like Bruce Greenwood, he's bloodied up, he's helping get the baby out or something. But yeah, but Bruce Greenwood is useless in the movie. He's a good actor, but he does nothing in the movie. He's completely useless and pointless. Daryl Hannah, I liked her in the movie, but she doesn't have a whole lot to say. But that's the strip. Jennifer Tilly's trying to do the Kathy Bates misery, but just a lot annoying, irritating, shrill. Vincent Gallo is kind of this. He seems like he's in control and he has this beat performance, but he dies like halfway through. Characters doing really stupid decisions. Characters just finding where other characters are. By the way, how lucky that Bruce Greenwood, the first house he went to was the house where Jennifer Tilly was at. And thankfully she was home when Bruce Greenwood got there as well. Which, by the way, why was she home? Wouldn't she still been in the truck? I guess she was cut up, so, but it seemed like she was still be in the truck looking for her. But I guess she went home. And what? I just called the hospital. I mean, we don't see any of that. It's inferred. So yeah, I wasn't a fan of this movie at all. If you liked it, that's good. Not for me. I think Daryl Hannah did what she could, but just go watch Misery. Just go watch Misery. It's directed by Sidney J. Furie. The guy's done better. Iron Eagle. I think he did the Take Care of Beverly Hills. Like that much more. But yeah, just go watch the first Iron Eagle. You want Sidney J. Furie. Unless you're a diehard Jennifer Tilly fan, then this will be for you. It's not the worst movie ever, but there's definitely some moments to laugh at. So you get some entertainment if you want to laugh at it. But yeah, I would never see the film again. So, with that said, thanks for watching. I guess it's better than the Robert De Niro hide and seek, I'll say that. Two completely different plots, but this had a bit more of a better experience, viewing experience than that movie. So, got that going for it. It's not the worst film I've seen called Hide and Seek. So, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.